What's up, you guys? So we're back with another episode. Drove out here to Linwood, Washington. It's over by Seattle area. Got to go to a junkyard to pull some electrical plugs from a GTS that they have there, and I'm hoping that the exhaust manifold is there as well. They said that it is, so we'll see. But I need that because the MR2 one won't work because the runners are too long from the head, so it'll be like pushed into the radiator. So drove the good old coupe out here and let's get to it. All right, made it into the yard. Oh, I've never been to this place. This place is huge. Oh my gosh. The Linwood pick and pull. Whoa. Well, let's find this car. All right, found it. Oh, poor car. Let's see if it's got what I need. Yep, I think it does. Oh, yep. Cool. You know, it'd be really cool. Let's see, let's check. I was told they're back here. Oh, dang. Oh, let's go. There it is. That's what I need. There's another part that I need. Sweet. Okay, cool. This is gonna be productive. Well, I'm gonna get to pulling stuff off and see you guys in a second. So check it out. I was kind of worried about having to figure a throttle situation out, but the intake just happens to be here. But I can't use this one because this is a small port, but I'm definitely taking this in the throttle body, like for sure. So yeah, so far so good. I forgot my wire cutters, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to end up getting these wires that I need. Alright guys, so we got the harness that we need, we got the exhaust that we need, and you would not believe it, but it even had the oil cooler still on it. And then the throttle body, which I don't think I'll be able to use, but I could definitely probably take this. Oh, I need to pull that bracket off of there, but I could probably take this and swap it over to the throttle body that I have. So yeah, I just gotta pull this bracket right here because this is what holds the throttle cable, and then should be good to go. What a hole. I'm sorry you're here, car, but thank you for your parts. Alright, so we ended up with the harness that I needed, manifold and downpipe, and the throttle body. Didn't get the oil cooler because this place kind of taxes, I'm not gonna lie. But now to head back to Yakima and get to work. So, buddy Justin got the engine hoist down here for me, and I got from the junkyard bolted on. I'll worry about cleaning them up later. I got the new throttle body bolted on and modified the bracket that I got. So now the throttle's taken care of. So this plug is going to be connected into here. Those two are going to get connected, and then I have to figure out what this one all is, and also figure out this one. If I remember right though, this is for the fuel opening relay or something like that I have to pull from my other car still. But we're getting there. Also got to figure out what this one is. I'm not sure what this is at all, but it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. We're a lot closer than we were yesterday. I got the downpipe for it as well. And I got new spark plug wires for it that I gotta put on. Well, I gotta get spark plugs first, but got the new clutch in there. Gotta figure out how to mount the alternators still, because I'm not sure how they're mounted on this. I gotta get a block off made for this guy right here. Gotta clean all this up. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. I have to figure this out. I guess just run a small belt. Yep. Alright guys, so here's where we're at with the harness situation so far. I just found that relay. Got that plugged in. Now I need to figure out on the AE92 DX stock harness, I need to figure out what this 22 pin gray plug is, so I can cut it and splice it in, you know, to where it needs to go on here. I just gotta figure out what it is. So once I figure that out, I'll start wiring it up, and yeah. So I kind of gave up on the wiring for now. Just a little overwhelmed by it. You know how it goes. But just for giggles, I kind of sat it in here to see how it's going to sit. And oh my gosh. There's so much room over here. It's crazy. It doesn't look too bad in there. Definitely need to change the color of the engine bay now, though, at some point. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode. Gotta figure this wiring out. And tomorrow, I gotta get the plate that goes between the transmission and the engine, so I can get the trans then cleaned up and thrown on. And then gotta do the fuel still and hook up the coil, clutch kit. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh, and I gotta make an alternator bracket, or see if the one from my other engine will fit, because on the MR2 or whatever, it was back here, and that ain't gonna work. So I need to find a bracket or something that'll bolt down there. I'll bring it out over here. Yep. Ooh, it is hot out here today, let me tell you. Got the transmission cleaned up good enough for the time being. Got the flywheel and clutch on. I got the starter chilling back there, ready to get bolted on. I was able to get the alternator bracket thing figured out. So that's cool. So I'm gonna get this transmission mated, hopefully, and hopefully get this motor in today. Alright, so we got the engine in, all mounted up. If you plan on doing this, you have to use your AE92 mounts. They bolt right on. Well, the other ones bolt onto the trans, but yeah, everything fits in there. It was kind of a pain to get that middle mount on and that rear one, but she's in there. She is in there. Now just a million other things to do. Stick around, we'll get it done.